Hey, this is Patter. I'm the CEO of the Wellness Enterprise, and I wanted to share this video with you to talk a little bit about how we can help each other to create the world that we want to live in. The vision for the Wellness Enterprise originally manifested through me, it was a dream that I could feel in my heart very deeply to impact the use of single-serve plastic bottles on the planet. And since I came from a recycling background, it made perfect sense. And over time, the topic morphed from being an environmental concern to being a health concern. And it's like, if we're going to get people to stop using single-serve water bottles, we have to have a healthier water that they can't get from a plastic bottle. That was the thinking that got it going. And so I've been pursuing that health and healing trajectory for a decade now. And along the way, the vision changed from originally around the plastic bottles to then selling the most structured water devices. We became the structured water superstore, and that lasted a very short time. And then it became something else more recently, the last 2 years or so. Come to understand that we don't live on the earth, we live in the earth, and that there is no separating the health and vitality of the earth from our health and vitality. And so, inside of the connection between these, it has become apparent that generating negative electrons from living in a natural environment is the most powerful thing that I can do to contribute to health. Like, that's the vision of the Wellness Enterprise now. So we primarily offer the Aqua Energizer structured water devices and the Cosmic Towers, which create negative electrons, and they give you the energy to be you. So if you're watching this video, you're probably interested in this stuff and want to spread that. Now, here's where things I think get interesting. We used to be really, really good at ranking at the top of Google for keywords that brought us people like you to come and watch our videos and read our blogs and all that kind of stuff. And what's happening now is that there's a narrative that is dictated by the corporations and the government, and that narrative is taking over the top results on Google. So now if you go to Google and get a result, the most common thing at the top is AI. It's not even created by a human. And AI is taking over, the corporate agenda is taking over, the governmental agenda is taking over. It's hard to pierce through all that. So we're losing our keyword rankings. And we can see that in the future, we're not going to be finding people or meeting people through Google or YouTube. So we have to rely on our community. Like, we're in this together. If we're going to shift the way the planet is and have everybody immersed back in nature, it's going to be because we want it and we take action together. So recently I made a call to the community and asked to be introduced to people so that we could spread our message. And somebody wrote in, and she wrote in about an entrepreneur who has multiple healing centers in Europe and is also an online entrepreneur. And she said it would be very beneficial, she thought, if we met this person. So with this target set for us, I wrote an email that was specifically crafted to what I could learn about this person online. And it looks like he's running a very big business and doing a lot of things. I honestly didn't expect an immediate response, but I sent the email off, and I got a response the next day requesting a meeting. And it turns out, now this is what happens when we're all playing our God-given role. It turns out that this gentleman had 5 days prior met the Cosmic Tower, and he went into a facility that had one of the large towers, and he could feel it so strongly that he went over to it and hugged it. So that happened 5 days before receiving our email. So when he received our email, you can imagine that he was tickled. And he has now signed up to help spread the word on Cosmic Towers, and he's also into Vortex water, so Aqua Energizers too. So we're going to be getting living water and healthy toroidal fields, harmonic environments moving together in this partnership. So as we do that, we strengthen the healthy energy in the world, and that gives you an environment to live in that's not so laden with EMFs and all sorts of radiation and toxicity. So this video is again a request to you and a little bit more detail with showing you how this can work. You can write an email to people like that yourselves and copy me on it, or you can ask for help coming up with some words to send to them that might open the door, or you can simply tell me. And what I did was I emailed the gentleman and I told him somebody in our community thought it would be a great idea if we connected. And of course it was. So I'm asking you to help me help you, right? Like if you help spread negative electrons as organized through the two projects of the wellness enterprise, you get a healthier world, which helps you, and it helps the wellness enterprise spread. And that fuels our projects and everything that we're doing, which is really dedicated to the upliftment of humanity. So thank you for taking time to read this, and please consider who is an entrepreneur, who has healthcare centers, who has online shows, who has podcasts, who has a big email list, who can in any way spread our message, and then tell us about your connection with that person. Maybe you just see them from afar and know that they're a match, a vibrational match with what we do. Or maybe you have a personal connection with them because you've done business with them, or they're a friend or family or whatever. We're interested in all of it. So please consider introducing us to people, because we're only going to go as far as your introductions, because Google and YouTube just aren't going to get it done anymore. All right. So thank you for being part of our community. Thank you for envisioning a better world. Thank you for loving structured water and cosmic towers. And we are the company that loves you. If there's anything we can do to support you, please tell us what it is. I have one more detail I just remembered. So the other thing is, in practicing sacred commerce, even though this member of our community, all she did was send us an email and send us a target, if we get results from that email and we are able to do business in that channel, then we will send her a reward. And we track that ourselves. We wait for results when we're doing the distribution, and then we reward people who help us get there. So we may be giving her or offering her an Aqua Energizer portable, or maybe a whole house device, or maybe a small cosmic tower, or I don't know, this guy's really big. It might be a large cosmic tower that we give her as a gift. So we don't really know, but we love doing that. So please give us the opportunity to give you some of our products and compensate you in a way that's appropriate, just by making an introduction and helping us see who's a vibrational match. So we are really in this together, and we want to take it to the next level. Thank you so much. Bye for now.